Oh, thanks. It's great to be here. This isn't political, but it is new shit. Trees. Cheers. Symbiotic creatures. Choose. When trees breathe out, we breathe in. Multi-level organisms, multifaceted, millions of leaves quaking in the breeze. Anything could happen at any time. Think about that. Trees stand alone and yet they're connected. They share volatile chemicals through the air and messages along their fungal networks underground, where elves and dwarves endeavor together to make things happen. Elves, of course, are known more for being above ground, but trust me, they work with the dwarves too. And the dwarves, they make their handiwork in the air. Trust me. Have you ever seen a leaf? Our timeless companions, O tree of life, O tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Bless us, please, with your fruits. Give us shade and harbor our scariest monsters so we may find our way again, holding high the torch of fire in one hand, burning bright the wood's dark grain. May we see again that all our monsters are only our own fears with horns. Compound leaves, serrated, bipennial, lacerated, conjugal, chopped down, macerated, cut up into building blocks, 2x4, shaped into everything of man's desire, including medicine and fire, clothing and papers, canoes, and the news, so we can see how far we've come. The trees, our tireless companions, give us these things. They're not afraid and have never run away from any man. They recycle easily, just topple over and drop. They stand 300 feet high in the forests of the Northwest, giant old trees who were here when Columbus arrived, watching, making history with their rings. Douglas fir. And high up in the desert plateau of the Rocky Mountain Central Range, there grows the oldest living thing on earth, bristlecone pine. And cedar, elm, and Spanish oak, and China berry, and hackberry, bur oak, and willow all growing in my yard. They watch over my house. The Spanish oaks that the squirrels planted in just the right place, maybe out of gratitude, or possibly a conspiracy of elves. I just don't know for sure. I do try to say hi to the trees, smell the bark at least, or notice the fissures of age moving up slowly, slower than I can see, working their way into the sky at least, or the understory, the story of our race, where we came from, out of those branches one day and started walking around on the savannas of Africa, looking around for lions on the ground and noticing things. Hey, I've got hands now. Let's build some tools. I'll make my own house with a big bed, no more gnarly, bumpy branches for me. But we could never really leave the trees. They have been imprinted on our genes. We shared a common ancestor a billion years ago, not so long. If you keep the far view, keep your head up, look around, build some tools, and communicate with your high-level language skills to all your fellow poets and pilgrims and tribal mates, hunting and gathering partners, and girlfriends. Sentinel, pillar of the sky, temple, altar, groovy nook, sacred spot, oracle, lightning rod, fur of the earth, wind talker, constantly in prayer to the sky, in touch with the underworld, conductor, conduit, pipeline, bringer of dreams of all that is possible, impossible, millions of seeds floating forth from their host, the one who bore them, the standing tree, standing there diligently, giving birth to possibility and aspiration as precise as the wind. Bird and bee and bug and hummingbird and moth, all who come to Mother Tree for nectar, taste her, make her come, release the seed, release the secret, make us all free, that we are all connected from earth to sky. We die, but only because we were alive. Oh, mighty tree, make me strong like you. And if you have any message for me to understand, it's our story, a common pathway over the brook and down the hill and through the trees, I will. Thank you.